Aries, hello, my loves. Welcome to Vivid Vibration. My name is Christina. I hope that y'all are doing well. Aries, BBs. I was so excited to do your read. You have the vessel, the village, the dead end, the vow. The village is the idea that you can't get any bigger than the people around you, right? Like they will not allow for you to embody your true power, your true potential, your true self because they need for you to be beneath them. It's not an environment of fostering growth and development. It's an environment of competition, and competition feeds insecurity, and insecurity creates lack, and lack sabotages you, sabotages people around you. It's just a bad energy, right? And I feel like there's been an energy that you've existed in that I just feel like this, like I'm losing my momentum. Like I can't go any further. I'm stuck. Aries, that is the least Aries thing I've ever heard in my life. You promised yourself that you were going to do something, right? There's something that you have made a promise to yourself about that it's like, no, you're not stuck. You're just not seeing the right things. You just haven't been around the right people. You just need a little reboot, baby. I was watching Channy earlier today and she was like, have you tried just turning it off and turning it back on again? I feel like Aries, turn it off and turn it back on again. Reboot. Okay. Aries, you have the Seven of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, the Five of Swords. Oh my gracious, y'all. This feels like a come to Jesus meeting. We all gonna sit down and come to Jesus real quick. That's what that feels like. That's what that feels like. Just a, what do you think you're doing and why do you think you're doing it? And how is it that you think you're accomplishing that? And how is it that what you're doing is in complete opposite energy than what it is that you're trying to achieve, right? Yeah, I mean, I think that that's part of like the hurdle that a lot of spiritual communities encounter. You know, like they want to run it like a business where lack is the only mentality that they exist in, and so they bring in lack, and then they experience, you know, like people who will get mad at them, but it's like because you created a whole, like you pulled energy and then created a hole of lack to attempt like in a means to control, you know. And I just kind of feel like whether you're dealing with people in that energy or you've been in that energy, it's an energy that has solidly taken hold of you. And I feel like there's just been a come to Jesus meeting with somebody in your life who's like, listen, I love you. And thank God for those people who love us enough to just be like, this is what you're doing. And this is why you're stuck in that energy. And if you want to get out of that energy and you want to achieve and attain what it is that you've promised yourself that you're going to do, then maybe start taking care of it instead of perpetuating it through an energy of lack. Just a thought. Right? Say that to myself too. This is a safe space and we are all in this journey together. But Aries, you know, you guys are the initiator, right? Like that's your energy. You don't shy away from confrontation, and while that's a strength, it can also sometimes be a weakness. And when you don't shy away from confrontation to the point of existing solely in confrontation, then you have to check that energy, right? You have to bring that into justice so that you can truly create what it is that I think you've been desiring to create, what it is I think that you've put a great deal of energy into developing. You know, like that's what you truly promised yourself. So turn it off and turn it back on again. see if, see if that helps. uh, Aries. Two of Pentacles. I think that it will. I do. I think that it will. Because well, I mean, if you think about what, like cookies, you know, cookies like in your browser. And if you don't clear your cookies or clear your cache, like then you've got all these things and it slows things, you know, and it's just kind of like close the apps, turn your phone off, turn it back on. You know what I mean? Like same thing with life. Like things are just not, you know, like okay, just turn it off, let it breathe for a second, and then turn it back on again. And I think that you'll experience a shift from really feeling like you don't want to fight anymore to not having to fight anymore. Because you cleared the history, you cleared the cache, you cleared the cookies, you cleared the slowing down, and you rebooted it, and you're ready to go. Let's go. Aries. Take my hands off the table, or my arms off the table, and I'm shuffling. Agape and the thread, I love that, because when you have that awareness of yourself, when you have that awareness of how it is that other people put limitations on you, then you are able to remove those limitations, and you're able to connect yourself with, align yourself with what's aligned to you, align with yourself with what actually embodies like the power that you hold, you know, and doesn't try to limit your power, because you standing in your power would somehow be detrimental to that environment, because their energy cannot withstand the power of yours. And it's time to stand in your power, Aries. It's time to really take care of what it is that you've promised yourself you were going to take care of. I love it. Okay, Aries, if this does resonate, please do give me a like, share, and subscribe, and I will see y'all again soon. Bye.